Yeah, I love this fantastic option for dinosaurs. Hello and welcome to tonight's fantastic dinosaur action, and this is going to help against Sorin, Imperious Bloodlord, Rakdos Vampires, Pithing Needle. This is actually the original art for Pithing Needle, going all the way back to the first time we visited Kamigawa 17 years ago or so. That was actually when I first started playing. It was basically right around 8th edition, so I thought I'd use this art. Nostalgia and versatile, hurting a lot of things that hurt my Stampede Dinos. Oh my goodness, you guys are in for a real treat, I think. Is this going to be the best option for me? Pretty good chance. It is nice that it's colorless, so I could play it off of the mana from Cavern of Souls. Not that it would come into effect that specific point too much, but it's still worth noting. I don't have to worry. Oh, no, I'm not quite small enough. I know for sure. Got to be a little bit smaller there. Perfect. Right below the power and toughness. Love it. Okay. Yeah, we'll start off with Pithing Needle. An artifact, 1. As it enters, you choose a card name. Activated abilities of sources with the name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. So we get to turn off any sort of man land, utility land, Field of Ruin. It's not going to ruin our chances because that land could be in any deck. It doesn't take a specific color. Rakdos Vampires, mono black, discard, spirits, maybe Azorius Control. They pay 2, they tap it, sacrifice it, and they destroy one of our non-basics. Both of us search for a basic land, but still. The Castle Garenbrig, it's painful. Too often, Field of Ruin has ruined my chances. No more. And against the Rakdos Vampires, as long as I stick this, and with it costing 1, I could just get it down turn 1, dodge the Thoughtseize, because they're probably going to rip this from our hand. They want to get that Vein Ripper down. So, boom, turn 1, I name Sorin, we're off to the races. If I see any other future copies against the Vampire's opponent, I name Blood Tithe Harvester, they can't sacrifice it. That's good stuff, I like it. Field of Ruin, like I said, Castle, Lock Twain to draw a bunch of other cards. But it is very nice. Just, we play this, Sorin is basically useless. They do have some ways to deal with Pithing Needle, artifacts in general, but for the most part, I think we should be fairly safe, I would imagine. And yeah, just many opponents. It could hurt enough. Greasefang, we name Parhelion 2. Well, you can't crew Parhelion 2 because crew is an activated ability. There you go. We have some hate against that. But if we want more hate against Greasefang or anything with artifacts and enchantments, I felt like I would dip my toe back in to Tear Asunder. That's like the best of the best for that particular ability. And I am still a little bit in black. As you can see, Culling Ritual still there, very easy to get that 1 source of black needed, either for Tear Asunder here, which allows us to kick it and exile any non-land permanents. Good. Culling Ritual. Well, there we go. You've seen it before and you'll probably see it again tonight. Pretty self-explanatory. All the small stuff is gone. You know it, you face it, and you might use it. So you probably shudder a little bit if you were facing an opponent who just decimated everything you built up, then made a bunch of mana, possibly enough in some cases to play a Carnage Tyrant. At the very least, I would imagine I'm able to play Goreclaw, the terror, absolute terror of Sisma. And pick your poison as well. Do I need it against Rakdos Vampires if I'm using Pithing Needle? I probably want to package both. I want lots of hate against that deck, or another deck that has maybe one specific big flying creature, some extra ways to deal with artifacts and enchantments. Tear Asunder as well, package that, especially if that Rakdos Vampires opponent, they bring in Damping Sphere. I've seen that a few times. It stops my lands from tapping for more than 1 mana, and it turns it into a colorless. Sometimes that still isn't enough, but it definitely has helped the opponents win more often than not whenever they cast Damping Sphere. Otherwise, nothing too fancy. Starting off with the Hornet Queen, I had a bunch of legendary creatures. I took them out. I just wanted this thing. I was thinking about cheap legendary creatures at 4, at 5, mixing and matching. And I just decided, Hornet Queen is so amazing to help game 1 against a lot of stuff. The opponent has me on the ropes. I'm down to 8. I don't have a Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. A bunch of flying creatures. Boom, this drops. Everything grinds to a halt for them. I sit back, relax, and eventually I kill them because they're not attacking into this. A few pieces of removal still probably means that I'm left with at least a couple creatures. They'd have to burn through quite a bit. But speaking of legendary, Goreclaw still in. Fantastic. I might up this to 2 copies, maybe even 3, because it is so lovely. Reducing reducing every single creature in the deck. That's pretty fantastic stuff. Xenagos as well has definitely been an all-star. Zapandro, still in there. Kogla, the Titan Ape. I was missing 1 spot. I maybe could have gone up to 19, but I mentioned I wanted to go back down to 18 because that is continually very, very consistent. So could it be a dino looking for stuff that interacted a bit, destroyed an artifact or enchantment? And I came to this. I could use Kogla and Yidaro, but that requires the red. Needing 2 red, I couldn't play it on turn 4, but this I could. With Castle Garenbrig, boom, mono green, lovely, lovely stuff. There isn't any humans to return. Could be kind of nice in some instances, bouncing or just giving Kogla indestructible. I guess if I did use Otepec Huntmaster, that would be a possibility. I might try that at some point. I might add Otepec Huntmaster back in, actually. It was a thought I had today to increase the explosive potential, cost reduction, and haste. Maybe trim pick your poison. Switch that up for Huntmaster. Maybe trim 1 Pithing Needle or 1 Terrace Under to get the whole playset of Huntmaster, and only bring Otepec Huntmaster in whenever it's safe to do so. Something to think about. Otherwise, continuing on with the classic stuff and Up the Beanstalk. Continuing its massive, massive potential of drawing cards. I love it. I love it. More than Nurturing Bristleback, I would say. I haven't decided exactly which change was Nurturing Bristleback, but I think Up the Beanstalk is a pretty reasonable switch. Play it on 2, I draw a card, I get a little bit closer to a land, hopefully, if I need it, but I just keep drawing cards again and again and again. And it seems to work out. Oh, and that hand seems to work out. Perfect. 2 lands to start. I've got a Sylvan and an Up the Beanstalk. Commune to get the 3rd land. Sylvan to grab Sunken Citadel or Castle Garenbrig. Whichever makes the most sense. You know what? I'm going to keep Tyrranax Rex. I have my 2nd land for the turn. We're good. We're good. If I didn't have my 2nd land, I would have put Tyrranax Rex to the bottom. What a... We got Azorius control, perhaps. We have to go Sylvan Scrying right now. Absolutely. I don't want them to counter Sylvan Scrying. Maybe I could have gone Commune. I could have gone Up the Beanstalk. Yeah, no, that can't happen. Now, I would like to... I'm going to test the water. No. Commune would be a little bit safer. I'm sure they'll counter whatever I play, but maybe not. We'll see. Good. Draw out the counter spell on something that wasn't going to get me guaranteed the land I need, and now that they're tapped out, I can safely dig, grab Sunken. I can't play this turn. That's, well, I would have liked to. But then Castle Garenbrig coming up, would have been able to play Carnage Tyrant at this point. But that's the idea. Assemble the parts, get them to burn the counter spell on the least good thing. That's alright. Hopefully, Up the Beanstalk is encountered. Oh, instantly happened. That is good. But it's Jeskai. What's up their sleeve? They're basically dead at this point. If they can't remove Up the Beanstalk, Tyrranax Rex next turn, or Zapandrel, or... This does look like something painful, though. Some sort of shenanigans are afoot. Do I want to go Kogla to fight the Goblin? I think they're going to cheat out something. I don't like this. You know what? I'm going to do it. Makes sense. 6 to draw a card to remove something. Beautiful. Boom. No treasure, no goblin. If it's some sort of transmogrify shenanigans, not great. If they have removal, good. And burn it on Kogla. Allow me to get Zapandrel next turn. Probably Tyrranax Rex to just bash them up. Whatever. Oh, shoot. If they can't, when I attack with Kogla, I get to take out Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That's lovely stuff. So they have to do something this turn to it, or else it's going downhill. But definitely, when I see Fable of the Mirror Breaker and white and blue and red, I always assume something's up. Oh, Niv Mizzet. Interesting. That might not help him. Not too much. Okay, 5-color Niv Mizzet. Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh, another Tyrranax Rex. That's pretty good stuff. Well, we'll just play it and maybe they'll concede.
You have no power here.
Oh boy, that Lightning Helix, that's a pretty good card. Oh shoot, there goes Fable. Bing, bang, boom. Yeah. Oh, are they going to sweep me? Oh, I wish I had more good stuff. Darn. Oh, darn.
It's a trap!
What do I want to press for this? Huh.
Get him a body bag!
I like that one. Maybe I'm going to add in some of the meme clips that I've been editing together on my phone. I did a couple last night. Okay. Ooh, there you go. Man. Huh. What do I want to do against this? Is it just... No, it's 5-color Niv Mizzet. Activated abilities, Pithing... Pithing Needle. Terra Sunder seems kind of good. Pick your poison to take out Niv Mizzet, or to make him sacrifice Fable. Hornet Queen, though, with Niv Mizzet and maybe a bunch of their other creatures. I kind of like that. Yeah, we'll keep it the same. Seemed to work out pretty much perfectly. I'm just glad they got that counterspell burnt. Maybe they'll learn their lesson. I'll try for something. They'll save that No More Lies or some other counterspell that they might have. We'll have to test the waters. We'll see. Maybe I start off with 2 Sunken Citadels. Hopefully that in a forest. Grab Castle Garenbrig. Boom. Crush them. But I definitely think taking out that goblin, that was pretty good. Pretty helpful. Slowing them down just enough, but it may not have mattered anyways. Yeah. That's a pretty much perfect hand. It's not 2 Sunken Citadels, but of course Sunken first, Up the Beanstalk second. We're off to the races. Oh, ooh, they're mulliganing. Oh, maybe they're gonna concede. Oh boy. I think they mulliganed twice. Oh, yeah, they did. Down to 5. Painful stuff. Always Sunken Citadel first. I could have gone Commercial District, see what's on top, because I have basically all the lands I need at this point. They can't counter Up the Beanstalk with one, maybe Spell Pierce or something that deals with a non-creature. Hey, we get a Commune, we're good. We dig for Castle, we get Sylvan to dig for Castle, we draw Castle. What was I saying? But they probably have a counter spell. Wait and see if it's on top. Send Hornet Queen to the bottom. I mean, I would really like Castle Garenbrig right now. Oh, wait, maybe one more turn. Might as well. Maybe they'll play Fable, which would be good. And they might not have the mana to counter Sylvan Scrying. Let's see if I can get a window here or something. I saw Fable the previous game, so I think that could be a reasonable possibility. Okay, so No More Lies makes me spend 3. So if they have No More Lies, it doesn't matter anyways. Whether I play Cavern and have an extra 2. Oh, so it's Izzet Charm. So I could have grabbed that Castle Garenbrig, unfortunately. Darn. I mean, I do need another land. We have to keep it, just in case there isn't lands underneath it. I would love Castle, but at the moment, I will eventually get to Carnage Tyrant and hopefully start to draw some cards. Certainly not the best scenario in the world, but the next land coming up could it be quite a far ways away if I put that forest to the bottom, or into the graveyard. Nah. I would feel bad if I wasn't able to make 6, and I know I could have by keeping that forest on top. 3 Carnage Tyrants, I mean, it's probably good. It draws out a sweeper, thumbs up. Hopefully by that point we have Castle Garenbrig, play Ghalta, double everybody, hopefully with haste, Regisaur Alpha or Palani's Hatcher. Oh, Fires of Invention. Okay, I should have wondered about that. Huh. Okay, that's alright. Still might get him. Yorion is a creature. Leyline Binding on the up. Okay. I was thinking they might go... Oh, there it is, folks. Okay, now the question becomes... Yeah, Carnage Tyrant. We want to draw out something they might have in their hands. To sweeper, to... Alright. Commune with Dinosaurs. 6. It's going to be close. If I draw Castle Garenbrig next turn, they're dead, probably with Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant there. Commune at the very least should be digging for Castle Garenbrig, I would imagine. Widespread thieving. Wow. Interesting stuff. It's like the red fight rigging. You do a thing, you hide away, you exile, or you look at the top 5, you exile 1 card face down, and then you can cast it. You can pay 1 of each color. So it's a 5-color Yorion Fires of Invention. Interesting. I wish I had Back to Nature. 1 in a green, instant speed, destroy all enchantments. That is good stuff. Oh, well, they might be destroying Sunken Citadel. Beseju. Oh, boo. Oh, nuts. Speaking of nuts. Oh, what's it going to be? Huh, it's pretty good. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy with widespread thieving, but I guess that does make sense. They cast a spell for free and... okay. I mean, it's certainly painful. Hopefully they... Okay, there we go, folks. We're rolling in it. I kind of like another Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, if they have a counter spell, just do the safe thing, play this, keep smacking them. Maybe I can stick Zapandrel next turn somehow, double both Carnage Tyrants, swing at them for 28. They don't have too much, so they can't target it. Okay, huh. Oh yeah, the Scarab God is a pretty good card. This could be a little bit problematic. Getting the Hornet Queen, they're going to have enough with the Scarab God to get the Hornet Queen and make a bunch of Death Touch creatures, but again, it may not matter if I can stick Zapandrel. That could be a very real possibility. Huh. Do the Hornet Queen, do it. No, do it. Be tapped out, basically. Oh, yeah, you can't target. Maybe they can make me sacrifice this stuff. They must have a counter spell. Huh. Zapandrel seems to be hopefully the best thing. Yeah. Could have tried for another Carnage turn, but if they don't have a counter spell, this will get the job done. Okay. Good. Boom. Surprise, buddy. $28. Decent. Maybe they have said no, they wouldn't have settled the wreckage. They can't cast spells. Get your Hornet Queen, it doesn't matter. Cut, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. It's going good tonight, I must say. Yeah. Devastating. Oh shucks. They got a bunch of stuff. I guess they have enough to keep themselves alive. Yeah. Oh, they're doing the trick. I like it. Lots of good stuff tonight. Lots of fantastic...
Ruthless aggression.
Ooh. Deadly. Keep going. I'll just keep smacking them. Oh. It's not really oops. It's the best possible thing I could have done. Oh, oops. Oh, I see. Okay, that's pretty good. They better hope I don't get another land next turn that enters untapped, or I'll play Ghalta and kill him. Actually kill him. That would be extra satisfying, so hopefully that happens. Man, they can make a lot of creatures. Revenge. Hopefully I get revenge.
Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
You said it, Conan. You said it. That's okay. We're not dead yet. Land on tap. Got him. Got him. We'll wait for the magic. Castle Garenbrig for the win. Dropping Ghalta. Hasty, hasty, hasty. Doubled. Hasty. Bing, bang, boom. Everybody hasty. Countered. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, who do I want to double? Well, let's double Ghalta. Yeah. Sacrifice an egg. Go time. Oh shucks, what you gonna do? You still die. Ah, shucks. So close, so close. They thought they were so cute getting back some Carnage Tyrants, making them a 4/4 with the Scarab God, which I'll bring up there for a second. I used to face it a little bit, and it was very devastating. I was using Carnage Tyrant way back in Standard on Arena here. It was lovely. Lasted pretty long. Ghalta Primal Hunger, though, that was painful stuff. Way back when I would face the Scarab God a little bit more often. Paying 2 a blue and a black. Exile target creature card from a graveyard. So their own or ours. And I'm using a lot of big powerful creatures. So sometimes that's problematic. But that creature becomes a 4/4 black zombie. Which, I mean, that's not really too much of a problem. If my creature was an 8/8 or a 7/6, I don't care seeing it be weakened. I probably have much other bigger stuff that I play to continue and bash through the opponent. Maybe that 4/4 can barely trade with anything that I have. Yeah. Well, we beat them. We gave them a taste of their own medicine. They thought they had us, and then they didn't. Pretty good. All right. Hopefully it is control all night. That'd be nice for a change. Well, it's always nice sitting down and playing, but one of these nights, it's got to be all control. Azorius, Demir, whatever. Have no fear. Perfect hand. Perfect. A Sunken and a Castle to start. Beautiful stuff. Sylvan to grab a second Sunken. 3 lands, 6 green. Oh my, and yes please. They didn't go Thoughtseize. If they had a Thoughtseize, they're going to be kicking themselves because they missed one small window. Cavern of Souls isn't a forest. It would be nice if Castle Garenbrig, when it's the 4th land, it entered on top. Yeah, too late. You're too late. And it looks like Greasefang. Mana Confluence oftentimes means that's the case. I think, or Amalia Explorer. It's probably Amalia Explorer. Either way, we're good. We're good. We're looking at 7/8. 8 mana. Huh. I like it. Any future Sylvan Scryings I don't care for. So it is Greasefang. Okay, Pithing Needle, like I said, we name whatever vehicle, we turn it off, and we're off to the races. Hopefully they don't get it this turn. They don't have a vehicle yet, so we should be okay. Oh yeah, play the Greasefang. Do it. I play Carnage, hoping they don't have something that makes me sacrifice it. Liliana or Shieldred's Edict is a very real possibility. At the very least, they can't target it. It's not nothing. And sadly, I am completely flooded. Playing any creature I could possibly imagine making 10. I can make 10. I could play the Tyrranax. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Uncounterable, hexproof technically. It has ward 10 if you cast it, and it has haste. When it attacks, it fights a creature an opponent controls. We're off to the races. Just an Essica's Chariot. I'm okay with that. If we draw Ghalta Stampede Tyrant next turn, they're dead. That's pretty good. Do I want to take 4? It'll be cheated. I'll just block it. Either way, they have many ways to discard a card, whether it's bounced back to their hand or it's in the okay. Okay, wow. That's Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, do it. Ooh. That's too bad. I would have been able to play it too. Palani's Hatcher. Multiple creatures to block. That's what we're looking for. As many as possible by as much time as possible. That's pretty crazy though. I could have played Ghalta Stampede Tyrant even after spending 1 green to dig for her. Whew. Everybody's probably blocking to take out the cat, so I'll sneak through with the dino. Maybe a fatal push. Okay. I throw the opponent a bone. There's basically nothing much that they can kill other than the tokens, so make them feel good. But I want to keep the cats down. That's what I'm getting at. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant has to be coming up at some point here. 4 on the bottom that I've seen, 46 minus 4, 42, 18, pretty close. Very reasonable possibility that it's coming up at any point. Oh boy. Take the 4 for, well, you know what? We can crack the egg, or, well, block. Chump, I should say. Because I have 2 Palani's Hatchers, that means 2 eggs are cracked from the 2 that are made from the second one. Oh, okay, yeah, so Regisaur and Palani. Oh, I didn't even do the math. That is insanity. I'll take it. It's not quite enough to get the job done. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't make a lot of sense. 2 Palani's. You know what? Let's do it. Shieldred is not going to block either Palani because we would take her out, so there's that. Keep the cats down. That's the idea. Deal a bunch of damage, a decent chunk of damage to the opponent. Ghalta, let's go. And those bunch of tokens, maybe that means the opponent just won't really attack too much. They do have to have a way to get S because, okay, the Liliana, like I said, multiple ways to get that vehicle back into the graveyard if it's not destroyed. And sadly I lose Carnage Tyrant. Ghalta, coming up. Let's do it. Well, if we're going to win, it's going to mean as much damage as humanly possible. I got to take it. Some big dino to Tyrranax Rex. Oh, finally. Sadly, it wasn't the previous turn, but hey, let's see what happens. Maybe that will do it. Go big or go home. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not quite. Close. Now they just have to attack. Darn. Would just kept going downhill. Had to try for something. It's okay. That's okay. Tear asunder. I imagine that's probably the best thing. Greasefang cheats out a vehicle and then we exile it and never have to worry about it ever again. I like that. Instant speed too. It's lovely stuff. Pithing Needle. We could stop Liliana, which is certainly a very nice thing. Hornet Queen. All we really need is tear asunder, I would imagine. Yeah, I still want to keep Hornet Queen in. A couple copies. Zapandrel actually does have reach, so that might come into effect, possibly. Yeah, Tear Asunder, easy peasy, 1 and a green. You exile the vehicle, and I would imagine that buys enough time. I would think. Oh, yeah, keep. Boom. Love it. Hopefully we get Up the Beanstalk down, or at the very least Commune. As long as I can dig, I'll be happy. Ugh, I can't. Well, you never know. Thoughtseize might not get rid of Up the Beanstalk. Or Commune. It's got to be Commune, though. They want to stop us digging for... Okay. That's fine by me. See if we get another Sunken. Oh! Well, an Underground Mortuary is actually quite fantastic. Playing that, boom. We see a Palani's which we don't need. So we're a turn ahead, a turn closer. We've got a land that is a forest type with Underground Mortuary to help Castle Garenbrig enter untapped at some point. Ooh, Essica's. That's not great. It's not too bad. It's not Parhelion 2. So we got a chance. We just don't have Tear Asunder. Hopefully it's not Greasefang this turn. Good. It's not Greasefang this turn. They don't have that. And they do have Liliana. I mean, there's kind of a reasonable chance we'll get to Ghalta, but I have 4 copies. Just get rid of it. Just play Carnage. Hope I draw 5th land next turn. It would be nice to go Tyrranax. Somebody to take out Liliana. 100%, it's -2. That's pretty straightforward. Used to that. Tyrranax Rex, you can do it. Good buddy. Thoughtseize. No Thoughtseize. Huh. Well, Up the Beanstalk's alright. Up the Beanstalk is alright. There we go. 8. Man, I had a feeling I should have kept that Ghalta Stampede Tyrant in. I should have kept that Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Man. Nuts. Maybe would have got him. Huh. They have to be scared. They know what's about to happen. Hopefully it's not too little too late. Oh, Witherbloom Command. Hey. We did some good stuff. Maybe it drew me closer to Tear Asunder. Okay, Regisaur Alpha again. It's 2 bodies in 1, Palani's is 3. Would they have removal for Palani's is the real question, or Sheoldred's Edict. Any number of those things is a real possibility. I think it could be Fatal Push. I want to play this. I want to try to take her out. Oh, everything looks good. Yeah, okay. Oh, beautiful stuff. No Greasefang. But having enough bodies like that, we should be okay. We'll just trade with them, get the creatures out of the way. We're already at 9, and that is getting kind of low, kind of scary for me, I'm thinking. Hopefully that works. Hopefully they're a little bit desperate or wanted me to be left open, and now they'll play Greasefang and they'll have it. Okay. Well, there we go. Didn't even need Tear Asunder to exile the vehicle, but we'll still keep it in just like that. Maybe Pithing me on that. Yeah, just like that. I could see myself trimming the other 2 Hornet Queens, Xenagos perhaps, bringing all the Pithing Needles. So we stopped Liliana. Very good. And this hand, well, I almost kept it. I almost thought Sylvan Scrying was a land itself. A little bit risky. It's pretty enticing, though. 2 chances to see the second one. No, they have Thoughtseize. It's okay. Fired up, ready to go. Zapandrel is... You know what? We're going to keep Zapandrel. Man, that just got way better. With a Sunken Citadel commercial district being a forest type to help Castle Garenbrig enter untapped. Oh boy. And a Terra Sunder. I'm just happy to see it again, as I saw it with the first hand there. Okay, oh boy. I'm actually a little bit scared if they get... Okay, Esika's Greasefang could be coming up, unfortunately. I'll keep Up the Beanstalk. I want some card draw. I like that. Yeah. No Greasefang. Don't do it. Let me wait till I get Terra Sunder. Good. That is lovely. Now the question becomes... Yeah. I'll see what Commune gets. Maybe a forest, which is quite fantastic. I get to go with that, and I get to wait for that Terra Sunder. I think I'll wait. Boy. Ooh, a Shieldred. That's not so good. Up the Beanstalk. The previous turn would have been quite a bit better, unfortunately. Well, I'll play Carnage Tyrant. I'll hope for the best. Yeah. Come on, why aren't you doing your Greasefang thing? Why didn't I choose black for Sunken Citadel? So I could have made the mana needed to kick Terra Sunder and exile Shieldred. That would have been also good. Doubling Carnage Tyrant next turn, maybe that's nice. Hey, at least they played an artifact. I'm okay with that. We stopped their aggression as well, which is also quite nice. Question becomes, do I want to play Zapandrel? I want Terra Sunder. What might they do? That is a tough one. I must say, I do kind of like Palani's Hatcher, but I also like just playing Up the Beanstalk. I know it take a bit, but Terra Sunder to get rid of Esika's after the cats are tapped. Oh, Sunken Citadel is pretty good. Carnage Tyrant would block. Shieldred. Esika's is no more. I would take maybe 3 from Rafine's Informant, something like that. We're about to find out. Hopefully that happens. Ooh. Now the question becomes, it's probably Terra Sunder. I was thinking of using it before I let them see what was in my hand. Yeah. Well, we still would be okay if they also attacked with Shieldred. No Liliana. Don't do it. Hopefully. 5 is alright by me. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant for the win, perhaps. Okay, it's not Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, unfortunately. That is going to do it. Darn. The pesky Shieldred. The pesky not seeing the new fantastic Ghalta. Nuts. Darn. But it was making enough mana easily enough. Oh, absolutely. I mean, oftentimes I don't care about Shieldred because I get to do my thing. And sometimes you reach a point where you would have expected to do whatever particular thing. Hoping to see Ghalta Stampede Tyrant digging for it. You hope to have seen a specific card and then you dig for it and you still don't see it in the top 4 or the top 5. It just happens. That's how it goes. Unless there's a card that searches for something specific and grabs it, puts it on the top or into your hand, which of course Archdruid's Charm does have that potential. Yeah. I still don't want to go back to it though. Maybe I should record a video why I don't like maybe I did. They all blend together sometimes. The little videos that I record and the live streams. All good stuff. 11 Kali, huh? Mono red opponent. This could be pretty devastating. Do I kind of like it? I like seeing Castle Garenbrig, of course. I would imagine I see a Commune, a Sylvan, somewhere in the mixture. Maybe. You know what? I'm going to try for it. I like seeing 3 lands. I would usually expect to see 2, so seeing 3 to start, that's alright. That's alright. Heroic, but Boros Heroic, maybe. But there you go with the Sylvan Scrying. What was I saying? Now, hopefully, I draw a land that's a forest, stomping ground, something, because at the moment I won't be able to make 6 on turn 4. Azorius Heroic, huh? This is going to get extra bad. Heroic in general. Heroic decks, creatures, casting stuff onto specific ones. They get big, fast, they have protection, white-based, indestructible or hexproof. I would imagine we might be done for. Culling Ritual. Really, Culling Ritual should be pretty devastating. As long as we can draw out some of their enchantments or their spells that buff the creatures. I would imagine it could get countered, but Culling Ritual is probably going to be our best bet at the moment. However, Commune. Let's dig. Something that's a 4. Ooh, Commercial District. There we go. Fired up. Ready to go. Next turn. Hopefully the Hornet Queen. We don't exactly need Cavern of Souls anymore. We can make 7 next turn. I'm fine with that. If I get the Hornet Queen, maybe that's going to buy us time. Lots of Death Touchers. That's good. Ooh. We're not dead yet. They do draw 2 extra cards. I would imagine they draw their land for the turn. I'd be surprised if that didn't happen. Okay. Cross your fingers. Ooh, ouch. All right, here goes nothing. Hoping they don't have some sort of a temporary lockdown. That would be painful. It would get rid of those 4 insects, the tokens that the Hornet Queen has made. But then all this stuff would probably be too big. At the very least, if they can't deal with multiple creatures, they may not attack, or they could have a spell, Brave the Elements, that gives them protection from green, which means I can't block them. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Maybe they're only soldiers, huh? Yeah, humans, okay, yeah. Brave the Elements, that would be scary stuff. Oh boy, it doesn't matter how big you are. I'd trade with you. Good. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant next turn, boom. Kill them all. If that's the case, which is a very real possibility. Quarter of the way through. Oh, more. Getting close to a third of the way through the deck. All right. You know Ghalta Stampede Tyrant is coming up pretty soon. I would bet. Probably Tyrranax Rex next turn, yeah. Maybe Carnage Tyrant. I'm not planning to attack anytime soon. I'm at 8, so... Well, that's not great. Oh, darn. Just gotta block everybody. Boom. Okay, okay. Now the question becomes... Carnage Tyrant probably the best. Although I do like Tyrranax Rex. Yeah, Carnage Tyrant. Because I'm left with 2 mana, I can pop those 2 tokens to dig for Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Hopefully, well, that's not Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Come on. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Oh, there's Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Okay. Maybe they have one more turn to go. As long as that doesn't have flying. I don't care how big it is. Carnage Tyrant will block it. Token will block it. But again, hopefully it doesn't get protection from green in some way. Alright. Getting there. Well, keep going. Keep playing stuff on your thing. You're about to die. 1 more mana. Oh shoot, that sure is a creature. Boom. Doesn't have trample. Oh shoot, they're at 34. See you later. Good game. Oh darn, oh man, I wish I had some really powerful stuff to play that would kill him in 1 hit. Ooh, baby.
You won! You did it!
34. Oh shucks. Yeah, those map tokens sealed this opponent's fate. Get lost. Their chances got lost the second they cast that spell. That's how you do it. Xenagos as well. That was an all-star, really. Doubling Ghalta, because Ghalta wouldn't have had haste. So I wouldn't have even hit with 12. They wouldn't have been dead, but I would have had a bunch of creatures. I probably would have still got the job done, but I prefer to just do it on the spot, dead, whether you're at 20, whether you're at 34. Doesn't matter. Culling Ritual, maybe. I'm going to try it. No Goreclaw. Zapandrel, no. Hornet Queen, absolutely. Hornet Queen 100% is staying in. Yeah. Culling Ritual is going to be the ticket, I think. Probably. Ooh. No, not that. Technically it could work. Underground Mortuary, Commune to get the second. Maybe I draw the second, so Commune gets the third, and this one gets the fourth. I've won with worse. Maybe if one of the Ghalta Stampede Tyrants was something other than that. Okay, wow, that's definitely going to be the keeper. I am tempted to keep Ghalta Primal Hunger. It's always nice to see it, just because I only have 1 copy of the original Queen, the original version, but now I got 2 lands, Up the Beanstalk. Hopefully they don't have too many counter spells. The other Cavern of Souls is a little bit problematic. I would have maybe liked to choose black for Sunken Citadel just to get my source of that for an eventual culling ritual. We'll see. See what Commune gets. Hopefully it's another Sunken. Or it's a Castle Garenbrig, which is pretty good stuff. I don't have a forest out to help it enter on tap, so if it's my land for the turn, That's perfectly fine. Eventually I'll play Carnage Tyrant up the Beanstalk next turn. Either it was up the Beanstalk the previous turn or up the Beanstalk coming up right here. Dig closer to that culling ritual, but first up the Beanstalk to see if I draw the Mortuary, another Sunken, something like that. You know what, I'm going to go with Commune to see if it gets me my black source. And I hope I don't send a culling ritual to the bottom. Ooh, okay. It's looking pretty good. Play it safe or T-Rex. We're going T-Rex. We're going big or we're going home. Again, next turn. I should be playing Carnage Tyrant, so hopefully we're good. Right now, up the Beanstalk digs a little bit closer to the next land that will... Oh, no more lies. Maybe. Or that. That's pretty good. I like it. It's a little unfortunate, but I still get to do something okay. But now that they've suspected the favored hoplite, that is a little bit problematic. A suspected creature has menace and it can block. So, Carnage Tyrant, go the Underground Mortuary. That actually might be the saving thing. You know what, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to hope that Culling Ritual is on top. Or... Alright, we hope. Oh, yeah, none of the cards from Commune, none of them are a Culling Ritual. So I'm well past a third of the way through. Very reasonable possibility Culling Ritual is coming up, but also we're just dead when they cast their spells. Favored hoplites getting bigger whenever they target them. It's not too bad. Imagine they are probably packing another counterspell still. Gonna have to keep in mind that reasonable doubt. Gonna name Insect though, just so I can stick the Hornet Queen. Hopefully their stuff doesn't have trample, but we'll see. I really love additional Cavern of Souls. The first one is Dinosaur. The second one, whatever I need to beat to hopefully have the thing land. The Get Lost might be okay. We got the 4 things. We'll see. Okay. Not quite dead. Good. I would imagine we're dead to the Illuminator Virtuoso. I'm pretty much certain that's the case. Gotta be. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, this is really actually quite interesting. Culling Ritual to take out Illuminator Virtuoso, making... Okay, let me think. I still also like Carnage Tyrant. I think I have to try for the Culling Ritual, but we have to... No. Use that. And that and this for black. Because if it goes off, I'm going to make enough that I can activate Castle Garenbrig. I hope. Ooh, darn, okay. That's how she goes, we die. They power up the Illuminator Virtuoso, unfortunately. To enough. They put a counter on it with elect, or whatever, the memory. Close. Yeah, I saved the Castle Garenbrig. The auto tapper continued to try to use it, so I had to force it not to do that. I would have taken out those 4 map tokens plus the Virtuoso. That would have actually made me 5 green mana. So I could have cast Tyrranax Rex, which is pretty crazy stuff. Use 4 of that to activate Castle Garenbrig. Ooh, lovely. So close. Edge of your seat. Yep. Yeah, no, that's good. Sunken Citadel, love it. Sylvan to grab that Castle Garenbrig, Commune to dig for maybe another Sunken or something like that. If they're somewhat tapped out, if they've used their mana whatsoever, I'll definitely go Sylvan on turn 2. But I might test the waters with Commune, see what it gets. Get the counter spell burnt on Commune and then Sylvan Scrying to grab exactly the land that I need. Kind of interested to see counter spells. I don't think there's too many in general for this opponent, but just knowing that they have them, I can at least keep it in mind, play around it a bit. Okay, that is something. You know what, Commune instead. Nah, that's okay. I was hoping it was going to be a black source or something like that, but Castle Garenbrig next turn, maybe we're not dead. I don't think this is quite as explosive of a heroic deck. Really, we need the black source here. Another Sunken. I got 2 Sunkens. I can activate Castle Garenbrig at some point efficiently. If I get a Castle Garenbrig, if I can go Culling Ritual next turn to buy myself some time, that's going to be really good. Hopefully they tap out. I imagine they want to power up their creatures, do their thing. So there could be a good possibility that they don't have anything left. Good. Exactly what I want you to do. We take a lot of damage, but they have no creatures left after this turn. Now that Luminator Virtuoso, not a pretty sight. I don't like it. They draw a lot of cards. Oh boy. They may draw a card. I'm sure they're going to. Oh shucks, I wish I had a good thing to do, and I make a bunch of mana, commune with dinosaurs. Not that I can do much, but I almost was able to dig for Castle Garenbrig. That would have been good. Now Underground Mortuary. I like that. Yeah, it's just too bad I wasn't able to use all that mana as efficiently as possible, but we're getting closer to Castle. We know. Huh. Skulk, interesting. There's the Castle Garenbrig. Okay. Right, they gotta kill us. Hopefully that's not the case. I should probably read Ingenious Prodigy. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. A 2/3. Oh, we're not dead. We're not dead. Cast, do something. Do something. Don't put it back to the hand. Okay. Can't counter it. Oh boy. No Ether Gust. Don't do it. Good game. There you go. No, can't beat that. Surprise, buddy. Dead. Oh!
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Man. That was how you do it. Perfect example of culling ritual there. Grabbing the other Sunken, just staying positive, not having seen Castle Garenbrig, but doing what I needed. I had one Sunken, I had another one. I knew at any point if I got Castle, they'd die. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Commune still not seeing Castle. Doesn't feel good, but it's coming up. It's coming up. The lands. Underground Mortuary gets me a little bit closer. One turn closer, and that might be all that's needed. I get my types for the eventual Castle Garenbrig. That could have been not a forest. Could have been another Cavern of Souls. So simply playing the Underground Mortuary, having that forest type to see if Castle Garenbrig was on top, and then eventually when I do play it, it enters untapped, and I get to do that, and I get to kill the opponent. Wow. There you go. There you go. It's not often I take down a heroic deck. Usually it is Boros, Azorius. Hey, well, I would rather face this with all their counter spells. Yeah, take a bite out of that like button if you haven't already. I'll leave it there for tonight to maybe get some more sleep, or maybe record some little videos after this. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, it's overkill, but I like to think of it as always kill. In all these situations, you win. Hey, I won. That's what it's all about. If the opponent's at 34 health, they still die. If they're at 40, they might still die. I'm just going to be able to kill anyone in the widest range of situations. I just keep doing this thing early and often. If it's overkill, who cares? Who cares? We got it. We got it. All right. Have a good one. Cut. Anybody else watching right now, later on, whenever it is. See you later. Peace.